Hello everyone, this is James from Tribal Nation, and I decided to put elves on the back burner, and we are going to go with a Deathtouch deck today. I have a deck that I want to show you, and it has 3 Fatal Pushes, 4 Thought Seizes, 4 Vampire of the Dire Moon, 4 Typhoid Rats, 4 Paracas Chosen, 1 Hired Poisoner, and 4 Foulmire Knights. It also has 4 Zulaport Cutthroats, 4 Trespassers Curses, and 2 Ruinous Paths, 2 Painful Lessons, and 4 Underworld Dreams, and the finisher would be Demon of Catastrophe. And what it is, it's a Deathtouch deck to where we're running 17 creatures, all Deathtouch, to stop the aggro. We have Thoughtseize to pick their hand apart, and we have Fatal Push. Underworld Dreams gives them 1 point of damage for every card they draw. And there's a lot of decks in the Pioneer format that want card draw. In the sideboard, we have Lost Legacy to help name a card that's a non-artifact, and we have more Ruinous Paths, more Demon of Catastrophes, and Ravenous Chupacabras. I've got some gameplay that I'll show you, and if you have any questions, let me know, because I'm sure there's cards that you would want to substitute in. This whole deck, minus the Thoughtseizes, come to 2 ticks online. We're playing dinosaurs. We lost the first match, or the first game of the match, and we're going to sideboard in your Lost Legacy, a couple Ruinous Paths, and we are going to bring in a Despise, pick their hand apart a little bit, a Hero's Downfall, and we'll go down a couple Painful Lessons. We don't need to draw as much. Go down Fatal Pushes. Everything they got basically costs more than 2 mana. And we'll go down 3 Thoughtseizes. And 1 Hired Poisoner. We'll run it like that. So they're running a bunch of dinosaurs. Big, try to get them out quick. Smash. 1 lander, can't keep this. We'll mulligan 2 lands, good. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, excellent. Bottom 1 of the 2 drops, and we'll run it like that. Start off with our Deathtouch Rat. And he comes out with Elvish Mystic. We'll cast Trespasser's Curse. That way every time he plays a creature, he'll take 1 point of damage. And he plays a lot of creatures. He's got his ramp for Elvish Mystic, and he's communing with the dinosaurs. Looks top 5 cards, puts a dinosaur or land card in his hand. He chooses Rickjaw Raptor. That's okay, we just need to top deck a land. And we do. So we can play Lost Legacy, and we will choose Ripjaw Raptor. We know it's in his hand. Look at his hand. That's the only creature he has. So we'll take that and all of them in his deck. And library, rather. Get rid of everything. Now he's just got, oh, he's got a Register Alpha in his hand also, though. Alright. Get in, see if he'll trade his elf, which I'm sure he won't. Nope. He's trying to ramp. He needs that elf to put in the big dinosaurs as quick as he can. Oh, he's going to attack with it. Okay. So we got 3. So we play Vampire Deathtouch Lifelink, and we'll play another one. We'll attack, get in with our Deathtouch. He'll play the Register Alpha, gives all his dinosaurs haste. He takes 1 damage for playing a creature. Makes a token, takes another damage. The 3/3 trample and haste. Getting in. We'll block it and gain 1 life. Kill it. Take 2. Take a swamp. Play the draw 1 card. Side of the adventure side. And then we'll cast it. Lose 1 life. Draw 1 card. Get in with our lifelink Deathtoucher. Keep the pressure on him. These Deathtouch creatures are great against aggro decks. They rarely want to attack into it. As you can see. Then we hit Despise. Pick apart their hand a little bit. Oh, look at that Galta. So we definitely taken that. And we'll play another Deathtoucher. I'm not sure, but I don't think he's running any board wipes. So, not too scared about running them out. Get the Deathtouch lifelinkers going. He takes it. It's going to be hard for him to attack back with 2 Deathtouch creatures setting back. The problem with the dinosaurs deck is I don't believe there's any flyers. There might be 1, but for the most part, they're all on the ground. They just try to go really tall and wide instead of in the air. The Domri didn't help, but that's okay. And there's our Cutthroat. So every time one of our creatures dies, he loses a life. So that's good. It's probably one of our better draws. And we just attack Domri. Attack him. And see if he wants to trade his dinosaur. He does not. Domri down. He has 3 cards in hand. And I guess one of them's probably a land, at least. Oh, okay. He has some spot removal. Don't know why he chose to do 5 damage to that one. I guess because it has the Death Touch. Probably been better off doing the Cutthroat, but he got in with 4. I guess that's what he was thinking. Underworld Dreams. Every time he draws a card from now on, he's going to take a damage. And every time he plays a creature from now on, he's going to take a damage. Not bad. Attack with all 3. He's tapped out. Well, his creatures are. And I'm pretty sure he has none with Flash. Underworld Dreams. Taking him down. Oh yeah, Marauding Raptor. The one that was banned, I think, but they let it back in. Dinosaurs cost 1 less. It has haste. Because the other dinosaur gives him haste. Draw land. Not very helpful. One time we probably didn't want to land, but that's okay. All out attack. He's tapped out. Well, his creatures are. He's down to 2. And the Underworld Dreams was going to do 1, so he gives up. Overall, it's not a bad deck. I believe that it does have some deficiencies. Maybe against blue-white control would be a hard matchup. Flyers. I played the deck quite a bit, and I lost 2 flyers, blue-white flyers. But I did win when I was on the play, and lost when I was on the draw. So, sideboarding's pretty good with Lost Legacy. It's not a bad deck when you consider it's 2 ticks, and sometimes you're running up against a $200, $300 deck, and you paid $2 for your deck, minus the Thought Seizes, of course. But half the time, I'd say at least half the time, you've just seen I sideboarded out my Thought Seizes. Not a big issue. If you need to run maybe some Duresses instead of the Thought Seizes to keep it really low, 2 ticks, 2.5 ticks. You could also run more Despises instead. And if you have the Thought Seizes, great, run them. But I found that about 8 out of the 10 matches, when I went to sideboard, I pulled the Thought Seizes out anyway. So let me know what you think, and please subscribe, comment, hit the like button, and thank you very much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.